Dear, wonderful soul, an angel is trying to reach you, attempting to warn you about your neighbor. If you feel a connection to the guidance of angels, please pay close attention to this message in its entirety. The angel conveys that this is a critically important message meant specifically for you today, one that you really shouldn't overlook or push aside. It comes directly from a higher source, intended to guide you, caution you, and ultimately protect you. There's a persistent, urgent whisper deep within your spirit, a feeling that won't settle until you truly acknowledge it. You've been specifically chosen, right now, to receive this important insight. The heavens are actively trying to communicate with you, and it's truly in your best interest to listen carefully. You might not grasp the full meaning or significance of this message right away, but have faith that the truth will become clear soon enough. Something is currently unfolding right in front of you, an issue that has been quietly developing for some time, and now it's starting to come to light. Your neighbor, the person living nearby, might not be presenting their true self. It's vital to remember that what you observe on the surface isn't always the complete story. People often wear masks or present a facade. You naturally trust in the inherent goodness of those around you, and that's generally a positive trait. However, in this specific instance, this particular neighbor, this seemingly ordinary person, might be holding on to secrets or intentions that don't align with what you might assume or expect. They might not be as straightforward as they appear. There's absolutely no need for fear, because known negativity in the world is too powerful to overcome, especially with divine help. But it is absolutely essential that you become more aware, stay watchful, and be prepared. This isn't a suggestion to become suspicious of everyone you meet. Far from it. Instead, it's a gentle nudge to simply be more aware of your surroundings and the energies you interact with. God shares this wisdom with you now. Trust in the divine, for guidance will illuminate your path and reveal the truth when the moment is perfect. You're never facing things alone. Your angels are incredibly close, actively working behind the scenes, unseen, helping you navigate this specific situation. They're trying to alert you, to show you what lies beneath the surface appearances, and to help you avoid being caught unprepared or blindsided. Perhaps you've already noticed little things, small inconsistencies, moments that didn't quite feel right. Maybe it's the way your neighbor sometimes acts, their specific behaviors in certain situations, or a feeling you get around them. It's not your fault if you didn't recognize these signs more clearly before now. These indicators have likely been subtle, almost intentionally so, perhaps designed to gently test your intuition and make you pause and question, yet not so obvious that they were easily dismissed. Now, however, your spirit is being stirred more strongly. Your inner awareness is being called to awaken fully. This isn't just a random event or a coincidence. You're receiving this divine insight because it's time for you to see what has been previously hidden from your view. But always remember, this awareness isn't meant to provoke fear or panic. It's about gaining wisdom and being prepared. You're not receiving this revelation to live constantly in fear or to build walls of distrust. Rather, it's about remaining observant and continuing your life with the added knowledge that things and people are not always exactly as they seem on the outside. The journey you're on requires good judgment and understanding, and this situation is a divine opportunity to practice and strengthen that very skill. There's a specific reason this warning is arriving now. It's because a change is on the horizon. Something is about to shift in your immediate environment, perhaps in your interactions or the general atmosphere. This upcoming shift will require you to be ready and grounded. The coming days, weeks, and perhaps months will bring much-needed clarity to this situation. When that clarity arrives, you'll fully understand why this message felt so urgent and necessary. You've likely already sensed a subtle tension, an undercurrent in your personal space related to this. While you might have dismissed it as a passing thought or an overactive imagination before, that feeling is probably growing stronger now. It signifies the presence of something that doesn't quite resonate with your own energy, something that feels out of sync with your naturally peaceful nature. Your angels are persistently reaching out, sending you messages through feelings, intuition, and maybe even signs, urging you to look closer at the truth, compelling you to pay attention to what's truly unfolding around you. Please, do not dismiss your gut feelings or intuitive nudges. Don't push them aside. They're your internal compass, guiding you toward what you need to understand right now. Don't allow yourself to be lulled into a false sense of security just because things seem normal on the surface. This neighbor, as unremarkable as they might appear, carries an energy signature that doesn't fully align with your own positive vibration. They have been nearby, perhaps too close, and maybe you've inadvertently allowed them to become too familiar, granting them more access to your life and personal space than is truly comfortable or healthy for you. They might be someone you chat with regularly, someone who shares minor details about their life, leading you to consider them harmless or even friendly. But the deeper truth, the one that has been carefully concealed, is now ready to surface and be revealed. This message is a clear call for you to take thoughtful action, not to react out of fear, but to act with the wisdom and insight being given to you. Trust your intuition implicitly. If anything feels off, even slightly, take a moment, pause your usual routine, step back mentally, observe the situation without judgment, and reflect on your feelings. Don't let yourself get swept away by the comfort of familiarity or routine interactions. Your angels are guiding you to see beyond the superficial layer, to perceive the deeper currents that might be flowing beneath the calm surface. The path ahead leads toward greater clarity, and soon, the veil obscuring the truth will lift. You will see things much more clearly, and you will instinctively know the right way to proceed. Your angels are not abandoning you to face this situation alone. You are being held, protected, guided, and deeply loved throughout this process. Trust completely that the divine presence is with you every single step of the way. Remember that negativity, whatever form it takes, is often subtle, rarely announcing itself loudly. It hides in things left unsaid, in gestures that seem insignificant, in small shifts in behavior that appear harmless but carry a different energy. You've already sensed that something isn't quite right, and now is the time to fully acknowledge that feeling without doubt. Your angels are calling you to recognize what others might miss, to step forward with quiet courage and inner wisdom. The key to navigating this moment successfully lies in understanding that your true strength comes from within. You possess the power to protect yourself, your personal space, and your inner peace. You don't need to fear the unknown, because you are already equipped with everything necessary to face this challenge effectively. Trust in the unwavering guidance of your angels, and trust in your own innate ability to discern the truth. Soon, you will know precisely what needs to be done. The right moment for understanding or action will arrive, and you will find yourself equipped with the clarity needed to act appropriately. You will not be caught off guard. This warning isn't intended to stir up fear, but to gently open your eyes, help you prepare mentally and emotionally, and give you the strength required to face whatever lies ahead. Let go of any lingering doubts and open your heart fully to the divine support that is constantly available to you. This message is specifically for you, and it's one that will ultimately bring you closer to the truth and nearer to the lasting peace you seek. Be ready to adjust or move forward when the time feels right, because you have been prepared for this very moment. The angels are right there with you, guiding you gently every step of the way. God's voice resonates through the universe, and with every word, there's a profound sense of divine truth. This is a message for you, speaking directly to the core of your being. You might have felt a peculiar heaviness lately, something hard to explain, a pull on your spirit that you couldn't quite pinpoint. It's definitely not by chance that you are encountering this message now. Your journey has led you precisely to this moment, because there's something urgent you need to be aware of, something your soul senses it cannot afford to ignore. The angels are working tirelessly for your benefit, whispering guidance into your heart, trying to steer you. However, there seems to be an obstacle, an unseen influence that potentially threatens to disrupt the peace and the wonderful blessings God has already planned and set aside for you. God's loving hand is upon you, and abundant blessings are waiting, ready to pour into your life in ways you might not have even imagined possible. But first, there's something crucial you need to understand. The angels have been attempting to warn you concerning your neighbor. Maybe it's a name you don't know well yet, a face you haven't paid much attention to, or perhaps just an energy you've sensed but couldn't clearly identify. This message encourages you to heed this warning, to open your eyes wide to the divine truth being presented, and to gain the clarity you deeply need right now. The angels are revealing something that might have been hidden in plain sight, and it's important that you be willing to trust their guidance in this moment of spiritual awakening. Your neighbor, yes, that individual you see occasionally, maybe passing by without giving it much thought, holds a specific kind of energy. This energy, while possibly subtle, might be influencing your life more significantly than you currently realize. It's not necessarily that this person is actively trying to harm you directly, but the presence they carry, the vibration they emit, could potentially act as an obstacle to the divine blessings meant for you. The angels are cautioning you to be mindful, to not allow their influence, perhaps their negativity, complaints, or just draining energy, to disrupt your inner peace or cloud your positive vision for the future. You have been placed in this specific time and location for a distinct reason. God's ultimate will for you involves a future filled with abundance, genuine joy, and deep fulfillment. But to fully step into that bright future, you must grasp the importance of guarding your spiritual space. You need to protect the sacred inner environment that you've worked so diligently to cultivate and maintain. There are forces at work that aren't visible to the naked eye, spiritual energies that shift and move like subtle shadows, often going unnoticed yet having a profound impact. These forces can sometimes be drawn to your inner light, attracted to the positive energy radiating from your soul, the very energy destined to bring about wonderful things in your life. However, there are individuals who, whether they realize it or not, might inadvertently seek to dim that light. They don't always do this intentionally or maliciously, but their presence, their words, or even just their energy field can have the effect of pulling you off course, distracting you from the beautiful path God has laid out before you. The angels aren't advising you to avoid this person altogether or to live in fear of them. That's not the intended message. The divine guidance is much simpler and more empowering. Protect your own energy. Guard your heart and your peace of mind. Don't allow anyone, not even those you might consider friends or acquaintances, to divert your focus from the truth and the positive direction God has already revealed to you. This neighbor, this person who might appear perfectly harmless on the surface, might have a subtle way of shifting your attention or draining your energy. Perhaps it happens through seemingly innocent small talk that turns negative, frequent complaints, or just an overall energy that leaves you feeling tired or depleted after interacting with them. You must remain vigilant and discerning in your interactions. Every moment of your life is precious, and each one is a step bringing you closer to the wonderful destiny God has in store for you. This message serves as a call to awaken your spiritual senses more fully. It's time to sharpen your ability to discern energies, to see beyond the purely physical world, and to recognize the unseen influences that might be at play around you. God has already placed within you the innate power to understand these subtle things, to feel when something is out of alignment, to sense when a presence or situation doesn't feel quite right or isn't of pure intention. Trust this inner gift. Trust that stirring in your spirit, that gut feeling you can't always logically explain. The angels have been sent to guide you, to help you perceive what lies hidden beneath the surface. They strongly urge you now to trust your intuition more than ever. There are incredible blessings waiting for you. They aren't far off in the distant future. They are close, ready to be released into your life. But first, you must recognize the importance of spiritual protection, the need for clarity of mind, and the value of continued trust in the divine path unfolding before you. This is undoubtedly a time of preparation. God is preparing you for something even greater than you can currently imagine. You might not see the full picture right now, but rest assured, everything is falling into place perfectly. Every prayer you've whispered, every tear you may have shed in moments of difficulty, every instance of doubt you've bravely faced, it has all been leading you to this very moment of potential clarity. When the angels communicate, they do so not to instill fear, but to foster understanding. There is absolutely no reason to fear your neighbor, as they are not the enemy in a grand sense. However, there's a definite need to be vigilant, to protect the energetic space where you're meant to grow spiritually, to nurture your soul, and to walk in alignment with your highest purpose. The angels are trying to keep you from getting unnecessarily distracted, from falling into old patterns or negative influences that could lead you further away from your divine destiny. You are truly meant for greatness, and nothing should be allowed to deter you from that path. The blessings God has prepared for you are immense. Not just material possessions, but deep spiritual growth, peace, and joy. These blessings are not just for your benefit, but also for the benefit of those whose lives you will inevitably touch in positive ways you can't yet fully comprehend. The presence of these blessings in your life will not only bring you personal joy and peace, but will also serve as a powerful testimony to the world of God's unwavering love and favor. But first, you must see clearly. You need to recognize the subtle forces and energies at play around you. You must consciously protect your energy field and keep your focus firmly on the divine truths and positive goals that have been revealed to you. God's plan for your life is unfolding beautifully, even right now as you read this. The angels are diligently working in the background, clearing your path, removing potential obstacles, and aligning everything just as it needs to be. Trust that everything is happening in perfect divine timing. Trust that the blessings are already on their way to you. And trust that this message, though it might seem like one small piece of information, is actually part of a much larger, intricate puzzle being put together specifically for you. There are no accidents in your life. You were born for this time. You have been chosen for a purpose greater than yourself, and your life is not meant to be lived in fear, doubt, or the shadow of confusion. The angels are here to guide you, to help you see what might be hidden, and to protect you from influences that could seek to hinder your progress or dim your light. Your spiritual growth and well-being are the most important things you can nurture during this season of your life. Don't allow anything, not even the smallest or seemingly most insignificant distractions, to take you off your chosen course. God is always with you. Divine guidance is upon you, leading you every step of the way. As you move forward from this moment, be extra aware of the signs, symbols, and intuitive nudges that the angels are sending your guidance. Trust those small feelings in your spirit, those gut instincts, for they will reliably lead you toward the place of peace, prosperity, and fulfillment that has been promised to you. Keep your heart open to love and positivity. Keep your mind clear and focused, and keep your faith unwavering. You are never, ever alone on this journey. God has already gone before you, preparing the way, and the angels are constantly surrounding you, helping you navigate every challenge and opportunity that comes your way. In those quiet moments, when the noise of the world seems to fall away, know with certainty that God is with you. The divine sees your heart, understands your deepest desires, and acknowledges your struggles. The weight you carry is known, and support is here to lighten your load. There is nothing too difficult for the divine to handle. Trust in the timing, trust in the overall plan, and trust in the divine protection that constantly surrounds you. The angels are here to help you see the truth more clearly, to assist you in stepping into the fullness of your amazing destiny. This is a significant time of awakening, a time to recognize the subtle forces at work and to understand the profound importance of guarding your precious spiritual space. God has wonderful things in store for you, and with every conscious step you take in faith and awareness, you are drawing closer to the fulfillment of those promises. Trust the process. Trust in God's loving plan for your life. You are on the right path, and your blessings are just around the corner. Remember, this message is for you. It's a divine invitation to open your eyes wider, protect your energy wisely, and continue trusting in the greater plan that God has set before you. The angels are with you, guiding you always, and they will never leave your side. I have seen the concern deep within your heart, the questions that weigh heavily on your soul, and the unspoken fears that tend to linger in the quiet moments of your thoughts. Dear one, I am here to reassure you completely. Nothing will ultimately go wrong with you. You are held safely in loving hands, and I will personally guide you through every trial, every situation you encounter. But there is something very important that I need you to understand right now, a specific message that I have been gently sending, and it's crucial that you open your heart fully to receive it at this time. My angels have been diligently working on your behalf, moving within the unseen realms to protect you fiercely and lead you steadily in the right direction. One of my most faithful angelic messengers has been specifically attempting to warn you, trying earnestly to get your attention, because there is something concerning your neighbor that you simply must not ignore any longer. It is not something to be dismissed lightly, but importantly, it is also not something that should cause you excessive fear or anxiety. Place your trust firmly in me, for I am always with you, and I promise to show you the clear way through any storm or uncertainty. Your neighbor may not be exactly who you currently think they are. You might have believed their smiles were genuine, their polite words sincere, their seemingly friendly gestures authentic. But my angel, operating from a higher perspective, has perceived something that you haven't yet been able to clearly see. There is something hidden beneath the surface, something that has been cleverly veiled in a guise of ordinary friendliness and normalcy. It might appear completely harmless at first glance, which is precisely why I am sending you this direct message now, to gently open your eyes before the situation potentially escalates or causes you unnecessary trouble. The time for quiet awareness and perhaps subtle adjustments is now, because soon the veil hiding the truth will inevitably be lifted and the reality of the situation will become undeniable. Please understand, this is not intended as a message to provoke fear, but rather one of loving caution and preparation. You have been naturally gifted with the ability to discern truth, blessed with spiritual insight, and now is the opportune moment for you to consciously use that gift. Trust deeply in what my angel has been subtly revealing to you through your feelings or intuition. Do not dismiss the signs or gut feelings you have been receiving, no matter how small they seem, for they are not random occurrences. They are part of my loving guidance. I communicate with you in the gentle language of your own soul, and I also speak to you through my dedicated angels, perhaps through quiet whispers on the wind, unexpected insights, or those deep inner stirrings within your spirit. This message is specifically intended for you, and it arrives at a pivotal time when your heart is being called to pay closer attention to your inner knowing. I know that you might be feeling uncertain right now, maybe unsure of what steps to take next, or even questioning your own perceptions. My cherished one, I want to assure you once more with all my love, there is truly nothing to fear when you walk consciously with me. You are always safe within my presence, regardless of what might be happening externally around you. You are covered by my protection, and I will not allow lasting harm to come near you. Trust me implicitly, and you will witness the truth being revealed in its perfect timing. You are never alone in handling this. My angels are constantly with you, diligently working behind the scenes to protect you and gently guide you toward the specific path I have lovingly prepared just for you. The situation involving your neighbor might not be entirely clear just yet, but I am revealing it to you gradually in manageable stages, piece by piece. This allows you to process what's happening without feeling overwhelmed and enables you to take the right, faith-filled steps when needed. Please do not ignore the signs or your intuition, for they are integral parts of my plan for your ongoing protection and well-being. My angel is actively trying to guide you, to help you make sense of what is unfolding before you. It's important that you remain vigilant, watchful, and trust that the path I have set before you is ultimately one of safety and growth, even if it seems confusing or difficult to fully understand right now. In this present moment, I encourage you to pause and reflect. There might be subtle things occurring, perhaps small interactions or feelings that you have previously brushed off as insignificant. However, these details might hold more importance than you realized. The spiritual realm is very much alive and active, and I am communicating with you through the movements and promptings of my angels. They are your dedicated protectors, your guides, and they are here solely to help you. Trust them implicitly. Trust their warnings, which come from a place of love, and trust completely in the unwavering protection I have always promised you. Nothing and no one can ultimately stand in the way of what I plan for your good. No person or situation can thwart my divine will for your life's journey. I understand that you might feel conflicted about this situation. Perhaps you've been unsure whether you should confront your neighbor directly, ignore the situation, or simply keep a polite distance. My guidance for you, dear one, is not necessarily a call to direct confrontation, but rather an invitation to embody wisdom and exercise careful discernment. I'm not asking you to engage in conflict or approach the situation driven by fear. Instead, I encourage you to walk with wisdom, calmness, and inner strength. Allow my angels to guide you in how best to handle interactions. Trust that I will provide you with the right words, the appropriate actions, or even the necessary silence when the time comes. Remember this above all else, you are safe. Do not allow anxiety or worry to take root and overwhelm your heart. I am your refuge, your strong tower, your safe harbor, and within me, you will always find true and lasting peace. The enemy or negative influences may try to create confusion, sow seeds of discord, or make you question the truth you feel deep within your spirit. But you must stand firm and not be swayed. My truth will always prevail in the end, and my loving protection over you will never fail. I will be with you in every single moment, guiding you gently through the unknown with my boundless love, my infinite wisdom, and my empowering strength. Know with certainty that I have already gone before you, meticulously preparing the way. I have already set in motion the exact protection that you need for this specific situation. The matter concerning your neighbor will be resolved, but it will unfold according to my perfect timing and in my unique way, which always works for the highest good of all involved. Trust that I will make a way where there currently seems to be no way. Do not harbor fear about what is yet to come. Instead, place your trust in the unwavering faithfulness of my love for you. You will absolutely not be left to navigate this situation alone. And now, the truth is steadily moving towards the light. My angel is working tirelessly behind the scenes to expose what has been hidden or misrepresented. You may not understand every detail right now, but soon, the answers you seek will become crystal clear. Any deceit, manipulation, or hidden motives that have been masked for so long, they will inevitably be revealed. What has been done in secret will be brought into the open, exposed to the light, as truth always eventually does. But hear me clearly when I say this. You are not to be afraid during this process. I am constantly with you, and I will protect you fiercely. Nothing will truly harm you as long as you stay consciously close to me, connected in spirit, and as long as you trust in my divine timing. You are safe, and nothing will go fundamentally wrong as long as you continue to trust in my loving plan for your life. I want you to keep your heart open and receptive, and keep your spirit alert and aware. My angel is still actively working, still protecting you, still revealing things piece by piece that you need to know for your journey. Trust the unfolding process, and trust completely that I am leading you steadily towards ultimate victory and peace in this matter. You will not lose what is rightfully meant for you. You will not be swayed or derailed by the plans or energies of others. You will stand firm, anchored in my promises, and you will surely see the positive results of my protection manifest in your life. Do not be afraid of what is to come. The truth, when revealed, will set you free from uncertainty and worry, and you will walk forward in the profound peace that only I can provide. Trust me completely, dear one, for I am always with you. You are safe, and I will guide you unfailingly every step of the way. Let go of fear now, and fully embrace the powerful protection I have already provided for you. My angel is still working diligently on your behalf, and soon you will clearly see the positive outcomes of these efforts. Stay close to me in your thoughts and heart. Keep your heart open to guidance, and trust completely in my unwavering love. The peace you seek is already yours within, and the victory in this situation is already assured. You are never alone, and I will never, ever leave you. Amen.